You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in. The low electric lights glow warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet-red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
Well now, what a delightful surprise. A brand new patron. Really? Are you sure? I find that hard to believe, since this is the first time I've seen you here. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face. Oh yes, distractingly so. I imagine it would be quite difficult to focus on anything else with you around. Though, I can't say I mind. You have quite the reputation around the house, live wire. I'm eager to explore it for myself. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners? My name is Volt.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy that charges the very air between you. He lowers his head to brush his lips across the back of your hand. Was that a spark of static electricity you felt just now?
It's a pleasure to officially make your acquaintance.
Taking his eyes from you for the first time, Volt slips his arm around your waist and turns you, slowly, to take in the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it? Oh, trust me, you look stunning.
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing, just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Volt.
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed. His sleeves are rolled to the elbow, revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
Eddie! Just in time to meet our guest. The human? What's she doing here? I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show. Joining us for tonight's show, I hope? Careful there, Livewire. I might just take you up on that. Right. I'll have fun with that. I finished the patch, I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right? I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
Of course. Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show! Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? Well, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? Open Spotlight, our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? You are, by definition, the only person in this house, so I'd say you more than qualify. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables? With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits. Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight. Be warned, patrons, you might get wet.
Whoa. Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny Splash. I got a song for you all tonight. One from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all. I keep a close watch on the shower of mine. I keep my forces free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines. I be a clover one. Oh, slide. That was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
I've seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I'll retool it and come back with something even better. Just you wait.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Show's over. Club's closed. What? Why? I wasn't. Happy? You can go now. Are you always this oblivious? Cute. Now get out. I got work to do.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet tones from the stage. It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private argument in the corner between Eddie and Volt.
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie! There's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse... We're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax. Everything is well in hand. Well, look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip. Finally he turns, blowing past you with barely a nod.
Ah, live wire!
Volt's whole demeanor shifts as he notices you, and you feel just as tingly as the first time.
How delightful! You're back! You do learn quickly, don't you? I'll have to find some more challenging lessons for you.
Volt's eyes shoot to the lights, and immediately back to you.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
Volt draws you to the bar and skillfully whips up a gorgeous cocktail.
Yeah, this is on the house. It's off our seasonal beverage menu. Whiskey sour. It should be to your liking. I have a knack for intuiting someone's taste. I told you, nothing but the best in entertainment for our patrons. Many. I could give you a private demonstration sometime if you like. That is, if it's temptation enough for you to come see me again, say, on a slow night when I can give you my undivided attention. It would be my pleasure, and I assure you, it would be yours as well. Is that what you'd like me to do?
Volt takes your hand and turns it palm up.
I have heard that the lines and patterns on an individual human's hands are completely unique, not unlike our barcodes. Some even believe you can discern aspects of your future just by looking at them. Would you like me to read yours? I learned to read barcodes from one of our old spotlight acts. I imagine the skills are at least somewhat transferable. Cross my circuit. Interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. According to this line right here, you've recently met your destiny. Tall, handsome, dangerously irresistible. Ringing any bells?
The lights begin to flicker again. A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. It lasts longer than it should. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
My apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to. It's nearly time to open for the show. Allow me to show you to your seat.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless, until Volt finally takes the stage.
We've got a real treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever heard of, and if they think they have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part, well, read it, but don't say it out loud for Am's sake. It's Steamy Hendrix!
There must be some kind of way crowd here. I'll sell the shampoo to the soap. There's too much of conditioner. I can't get no scalp relief. And then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I'll learn it a cappella for you. It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow.
No one knows more about stinkings than Jean-Luc, and this smells like a big one. A turd named P.U.
I always appreciate feedback from other artists.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was backwash.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
The show concludes, mercifully. And you wait, but Volt does not come. You get up to leave and you notice Eddie quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want? Obvious question time. Fun. Wait, what? Why? Why do you think that? Did something happen? What kind of weird things? So you came here to... what? Right. Well, good luck with that. You're lucky I said that much. What the hell do you expect me to do about it? Volt's the one who runs the power here. If there's a problem, let him handle it. Huh. Yeah, you're smarter than you look. You actually care about this, don't you? Damn it. You're not gonna let this go, are you? I'm gonna regret this. How are you with tools? Good enough. Come back after tonight, ready to work. Do you want to help or not? Better. You got what you came for, right? Can I finish my drink in peace? Thank you.
You approach the breaker box, and it isn't anything like you remember. It looks almost lifeless. There's no boisterous crowd, and the sign buzzing dully in the window reads, "Closed." The door hangs ajar, like a slack mouth. You push through, though, and find Eddie at the end of the bar, nursing his usual cocktail.
Huh, you actually showed up. I guess that means I lose. Good to know. Little inconvenient for me, but good to know. I made a bet. Was pretty sure you'd back out. But I guess there's still time. You'll probably change your mind once you realize what you signed up for.
Eddie sets down his drink and shrugs out of his vest. He begins rolling up his sleeves.
Oh, is that what it is? I should be more aloof. Then maybe I'd get some peace and quiet. Well, as long as you're here, might as well get to it. There's a lot to do before we open. Usually I take care of all the maintenance after hours, but we've been so slammed lately there just hasn't been enough time. Things are breaking down faster than I can get to them. And trying to do anything while the club is open is essentially pointless. There's always questions and distractions and polite conversation. It's exhausting. All things need maintenance. Nothing, no matter how well made, can function indefinitely. Eventually, we all wear down one way or another. And if something isn't given proper maintenance, they break down even faster. In the sense that we're all wearing down from the second we're produced. But no, that's not what's causing the power fluctuations. Come on, we're starting with the wiring backstage. Oh, and grab that tool bag.
Though you are not a natural handyman and Eddie is not a teacher, the two of you manage to make decent progress through his to-do list. At one point, Eddie leaves you alone to get something from the bar, and you confidently ascend a ladder to change a dead bulb. But as Eddie returns...
Wait, be careful, that's not...
The ladder suddenly gives way beneath you, releasing you into thin air. But a split second later, Eddie is there, strong arms outstretched to catch you.
Stable. You all right?
The customary ice in Eddie's eyes, just for a moment, has melted. As Eddie releases you, his face contorts back into its customary gruff expression.
That was unbelievably careless. What were you trying to do exactly? I told you to replace the one behind the bar. The floorboard under these lights is loose, which is why I told you not to touch them yet. Just pay more attention. You're sure you're not hurt? You're welcome. Let's not make a habit of it. Now, go get the ladder and put it behind the bar this time.
The next and last phase of your work proceeds without incident.
You've done surprisingly adequate work, mostly. No, you had an excellent teacher. If you'd only had a pretty good teacher, you probably would have electrocuted yourself. Twice. And we got through more of the to-do list than I expected. That's probably good enough for today if you want to, head out. I suppose if you want to rest before you leave, that's fine. Efficiency is important in a circuit. You can lose a lot of power to weak points if you don't maintain it. So when something around here breaks, it can drag everything else down with it. And like I said, things have been breaking faster than I can fix them. I just didn't realize how bad it had gotten. He should have said something. Taking care of all this helps keep the power where Volt needs it, and drains less power overall. You sure? Don't mention it. You did good work today. At least you weren't completely useless. Get some rest. You'll need it. A lot more to do tomorrow.
You find the breaker box closed, looking almost abandoned. There is still a loneliness about it, though. The impression isn't lessened by the image of Eddie inside at the bar, twirling a cocktail glass in his hand.
Interesting. I thought for sure after yesterday you'd change your mind. But here you are. Again. Really? I find that hard to believe. Right. You sure you're not thinking of Volt? What? Stop. Never mind. I'm sorry I asked. I'm gonna go fix a floorboard. You wanna come? It's the one that almost killed you. Should be fun.
Eddie remains a semi-patient, semi-competent teacher, and you help as best you can. You notice he does not leave you alone this time. He won't admit it, but you can feel that he is concerned for your safety. There's a tiny bit of warmth peeking through that cold exterior.
Almost done. Hand me the pliers. Whew. It's getting late. I can finish up this set myself. Why don't you go get some rest? Suit yourself.
It's fun to watch Eddie work. There's a real satisfaction in seeing just how dedicated he is, how skilled his hands are. But this time, there are sparks in the current. By the time he's finishing up, he looks exhausted. With a heavy breath, he seals off the final wire and sets the pliers down.
Drink? I never joke about drinks. Do you want a drink or not? Unless you've got something else you have to do. Whatever you want. I'll make it.
With not a wasted movement, Eddie puts together whiskey, egg white, lemon, and sugar into a shaker.
Hey, try this. Whiskey sour. Non-alcoholic. Well? Of course it is. It's easy to do what you've always done. Nothing more than that. You've done a decent job the last couple of days. More than decent, actually. Thanks to you, I'm finally caught up on all the big power drains around here. There's still a few things that need to be done, the day-to-day maintenance, but yeah, you did it. Volt and the club should have everything they need for now. And what about me? You came here to help Volt and you did. So now you can get back to whatever it is you do when you're not invading my space. What? Why would you want to do that? I guess because no one has before. But hey, it's your time. If you want to waste it here, I can't stop you.
Something about Eddie's tone. This is more than the usual tired standoffishness. You notice a small tremor in his hand. He shoves his hand into his pocket and looks away.
Well, at least now you can get back to the crowd and the shows and whatever with Volt. Yeah, Volt always puts on a good show. Who could resist, right? You'll have a good time, I'm sure. I already told you, big crowds aren't really my thing. I do better on my own. Trust me. I'll only slow you down. Oh, and it would be for the best if you didn't mention any of this to Volt. Especially if you want to keep coming around. Volt can be protective when it comes to this place, to what we do. It's a point of pride for him. If he found out you'd been helping, and that's why the power suddenly stabilized, it would probably hurt him. A lot. So for now, let's just keep it between us, okay? What does that mean? Fine, whatever. Yes, okay? If he knew what was really going on, he'd probably be pretty upset with me, too. I don't want that either. Our relationship is complicated. He was there for me during a really dark time. He took care of me. I owe it to him to do the same. Can you help me do that or not? Thank you.
Eddie's exhaustion doesn't lift as you finish your drinks, but through the silence you feel a companionship flourish, quiet though it may be. As you walk out, you can still see the tired, grateful smile on Eddie's face long after you're gone. The breaker box is back to its brightly lit and well-populated glory, with its inimitable host standing ready at the door to greet you.
Livewire! You look ravishing as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another evening? Be honest, you enjoyed yourself so much last time you just couldn't stay away. Am I right? Is that so? What is it that has captured your attention then? Do I now? Perhaps you should enlighten me, just to be sure.
Volt chuckles.
The spark is undeniable and mutual, I assure you. I was rather hoping you would come by today. What do you say we enjoy it a little more closely together, Care to dance? Not to worry, Livewire. Just so happens you're talking to the annual Halloween Masquerade dance competition winner 3 years running. It would have been 4, but Wallace is surprisingly graceful after a few caipirinhas. That is to say, I'm quite an accomplished dancer. Just follow my lead.
With only a moment's hesitation, you acquiesce. And it's true. With Volt in full control, you have never felt more graceful.
You move quite beautifully, Livewire. I'm impressed.
The song has ended, but Volt has left his arm encircling your waist. He turns his face to yours. And plants a kiss on your lips that takes your breath away. Time seems to stop while the two of you are connected. Your entire body tingles, as though you've just been plugged into an electric socket. And then, far sooner than you'd like, the song ends, and with it, Volt's kiss. He smiles at you, his eyelids low and hooded.
It's far too easy to lose oneself with you. Loath as I am to say it, I must leave to start the show.
For the first time that evening, the power begins to fluctuate. It's louder than it has been before, and it does seem to go on.
Don't let the surge fool you. My power is just fine. Don't think I'm done with you yet, Livewire.
Volt leaps onto the stage as you settle into your seat.
Good evening, my fellow objects and gentle things. I hope you're ready for...
The power surges violently, and Volt stumbles. He catches his breath and steadies himself.
Ready for an incredible performance. Tonight we have...
The system buzzes, cracking and flaring. Volt drops to a knee and clutches his belly. The surge rages until the very room seems to shake, when suddenly, everything goes black. You hear nothing but the panic of the audience, the confused scrape of chairs. You make your way through the club in the dark to hear familiar voices.
You have to stop, Eddie. Oh, I can get it back. Just give me a minute to recharge. I can... Oh!
As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can make out that you've made it to some back room, a forgotten corner. The electrical power grid hangs on the wall, with Eddie slumped against it. Both Eddie and Volt look exhausted, Eddie dangerously so. He fiddles with the grid controls.
Stop. Eddie, please, just let me go out. You're going to fry yourself completely. I said no, Volt. Eddie, I can fix this. Eddie. Fuck's sake, Volt, I'm not letting you go out, okay? We both know what that could mean, and I'm not... I can't go back to being alone. I can't lose you. You can't keep splitting yourself like this. If you do, then...
Volt notices your presence and moves to stand. Eddie holds him back.
It's fine. She deserves to know. I'm failing. The power is failing and I can't stop it.
Eddie leans back against the grid controls, his posture crooked and jagged. He seems ready to combust from the inside, but years of control are keeping him standing. For now.
It was slow enough at first. I didn't even notice it. Small fluctuations, random surges. The entire house depends on my power, and it's my job to keep it stable for them. To keep them all safe. I had to work harder to compensate. I thought, if I could outlast it, it would all balance out. But it only made things worse. Even more unstable, so I had to push even harder just to keep up. And then it just became normal. To always be completely drained, barely hanging on. I don't know how long it took me to realize that it was my fault to begin with. My faulty wire. I was the problem. But I couldn't stop. They still needed me. Exactly. They needed me, and I needed help. So I gave it to myself. I split myself, so there was more of me to go around. I made Volt. He was my fix. We're not one thing, but we're not two things. We're connected.
The small glow around Eddie flickers and dims. He's clearly in pain.
This club has to run. It's power, it's light and music and heat and energy. It's everything. And I have to have Volt to make it work. I made him. It was supposed to be temporary. It only slowed things down by spreading out the power. But then, even that became too much. And now maintaining me is draining him just as much as... Just stop, I already told you! Eddie, they still need you. It's my job to protect you. Even from yourself. We're not doing it. It's too risky. The faulty wire. Volt, don't! You have to fix the wire and reset the system. If you do that, Volt could disappear. I don't know if I can bring him back. Please. You can't. Easy to say when you're not the one who has to go through it. You don't know what it was like. It's the only fix left, Eddie. We have to try.
Eddie sits there for a long moment, then finally nods.
You remember where the tools are? I'll walk you through what to do. Wait. Fuck. Are we sure we have to do this? Quite. It's time, Eddie. Fine. Fine. All right, just... Before that, I just wanted to thank you for being here, I guess. Whatever, just do it before I change my mind.
Eddie leads you through the process, patient and attentive despite his reservations. When you've finished, he gives you the nod to do the rest. The dim light around Eddie and Volt blinks out completely, leaving you in total darkness. For a few moments, everything is quiet and dark. And then, a rustle. The lights turn on.
Over here.
Eddie is sitting at the bar, looking haggard but with a light in his eyes that you've never seen before.
Oh, hey there, Livewire. I feel good. I'm pretty tired, but after a reset, that's normal. I don't know. I just feel stable. I'd almost forgotten what this felt like. Annoyingly, everything. I was holding on so tight to the way I thought things had to be. I didn't realize all that did was trap both of us in a situation that wasn't working. And honestly, I'm not sure I would have ever been able to see it if it wasn't for you. What he means is he's quite taken with you. Volt? We both are, but I'm sure you already knew that. Look at you. As in, do we really have to spell it out? But really? I mean, if you're interested, we wouldn't mind you, sticking around. If you feel like it, or whatever. We would be delighted to have you. Alright, well, if you're gonna stick around, might as well be useful. Come on. You remember where the tools are? Let's go. I'll send over some drinks. Livewire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. May I send over your usual? On the house, of course. My pleasure.
The guests finish milling about and take their seats. There's a sense in the air that the headliner is making big changes that have never been seen before.
Looks like my open mic policy is biting me in the socket. Here comes Johnny Splash.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not Johnny Splash. I've come up with an entirely new act. I'm the artist formerly known as Rince.
Wouldn't you be the artist formerly known as Johnny Splash?
Quiet, you! I'm singing! Purple train! Purple train! I only wanna see you swirling in my purple train! Man, even I know this one ain't working.
That was terrible.
It's because nothing rhymes with purple, that's why! And the acoustics in here are awful. I need to perform in a moist and humid environment. I was promised autotune. I'll be back, though, and I got lots of new personas for you. Kalina Turner, In Sync, and even Lufa Rigno.
Don't worry, I'm changing the locks on him. Livewire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. Isn't that thoughtful? But unnecessary, as it turns out. Things here are smoother than they have been in a very, very long time. I know I have you to thank for that. Damn sake, you're worse than him. Isn't it precious when he's pretending not to care? Come now, dear Eddie, we certainly owe our Livewire at least this. Fine. Thank you. Truly. You saved us. Both of us. Alright, that's enough sap for one night. I need another drink. See you around. Livewire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. Isn't that thoughtful? But unnecessary, as it turns out. Things here are smoother than they have been in a very, very long time. I know I have you to thank for that. Yeah, well, don't let it go to your head. Just have a good night. With whatever you're doing that's not watching my show. Livewire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. Isn't that thoughtful? But unnecessary, as it turns out. Things here are smoother than they have been in a very, very long time. I know I have you to thank for that. All right. Don't go getting all sappy on me. We don't need another short circuit in here. You're great. You saved me. I'm even more amazing than I was before. That about sums it up, yeah? This table is yours forever, is all I'm saying. Now get out of here before I kick you out. Eddie. Affectionately. Kick you out affectionately.